Last month on Instagram, I gained 11,000 followers and reached 1.3 million accounts. Now those numbers are good, but what I'm more excited about is that last month I booked over 200 calls for my business without spending any money on ads or sending any emails. It was all organic, and 90% of those calls came from Instagram. Instagram is an untapped goldmine. If it's done right, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars just from your profile. And in this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how you can turn your Instagram into a money-making machine. I'm gonna walk you through the exact strategies I used to gain 11,000 followers in 1 month, and I turned all those followers into clients that pay me real money. Now, I know this is gonna be a long video, so let me go to my computer and let's get started right now. So this is how to turn your Instagram into a money machine. Now, to prove to you that the results I said earlier are true, as you can see last month, I did in fact gain over 11,000 followers on Instagram, and I did reach over 1.3 million accounts. Now, these are obviously very impressive stats for my profile, but the one again that I'm more excited about is the fact that we were able to book over 200 calls last month. That's 200 calls for my business. That's 200 potential clients we may sign. But again, if any of you are running a coaching business or an agency, you know book calls is the thing that truly matters the most, as that will get you more clients. So I was able to turn my Instagram into basically a money machine. I was growing followers and I was converting those followers into potential clients, into book calls as well. So again, the way I was able to do this was I was extremely strategic with my content and where I pushed my audience. Now, the good news is for you to turn any Instagram into a money machine, you really just have to follow a 3-step process. And I followed this 3-step process and got all the results above. So let me lay it out to you right now. So the first step is you need to build an audience, right? To turn your Instagram into a money machine, you first need to get followers. And those followers need to be part of your target audience. They can't just be random followers. You need to be targeting the people that are going to buy your product or service. Now, again, your target audience, I said right here, is the people that are directed. They're most likely to buy your product or service. And the best way to really build your audience is through Reels. Reels is your best friend because truly, if done right, any reel can blow up. And then that is the truth about it. So the question is, right, what do I post? Now, what you should do is post 1 reel a day, but a lot of people have no idea what they post. They have no idea what's gonna get views. They have no idea what's gonna get them clients. So here's a 7-day breakdown for reels that you should post on your feed, okay? So this is day 1. So in day 1, let's say day 1's a Monday, day 1, you should post what we call an engagement post. Now, your goal is to basically get saves on this type of video, because the more saves you get on a video, the more then that video gets pushed out in the algorithm. And the more it gets pushed out, the more followers you get. So these videos that I have here, as you can see, these ones have gotten a lot of views. This one got over 1 million views. This one got over 200,000 views. This one got over 190,000 views. Now, all of these were directed towards my target audience, which was agency owners or coaches. And what I did in these videos is I showed a tool and I showed how it can help someone with one particular pain point that they might have. And that resulted in a lot of people saving this post so they don't forget this tool. So let me show you. So let's do example number 2. And you'll see here, this one basically, I targeted these people where they say, I need help finding emails of CEOs on LinkedIn, right? That's a common pain point a lot of agency owners have. And I show them basically a tool of how they could fix this issue. Now, this resulted in a lot of people saving this post, which in turn got it to get pushed out into the algorithm. So let me show you another one here. So this one, I have no marketing experience, but I need help marketing. Here we go. I have no marketing experience and need help market my business. Any help? So here I go into showing them a tool that can help them out for that particular pain point. So I'm giving them a solution in the form of a tool, and a lot of people are now saving this post so they don't forget about this tool, because guess what? A lot of people have that particular pain point. And that resulted in these videos getting pushed out more in the algorithm, and is the reason why it got 191K views, 286K views, and 1.1 million views. Okay? So for day 1, what you want to do is focus on someone's pain point that they might have, a pain point that your target audience has, and give them a tool, a tip, or solution that can fix that pain point, and then make it very simple. Make it something that they can put into action right away. So, if you're a trainer and people are struggling to grow their legs, give them 3 leg workouts they can do right away, show it on the screen, and that way people and make sure to tell them, hey, save this post so you don't forget about these workouts. And a lot more people will save the post that way. I'm telling you, the two main metrics that you want to go after here is watch time and saves. Watch time is a little bit harder to achieve because it's all about the hook of your video, how it looks too affects it. But saves is a metric you can optimize by just showing a tool or tip that people just don't want to forget. So that's the main way that I've been able to get like mass amount of views on some of my videos. So again, day one, making an engagement post. Okay, the purpose of this is to get more followers. Now, day two is you should post what's called an authority post. So your goal here is to showcase you're an expert in your space by giving opinions on topics in your industry and showcasing your unique mechanism in giving controversial takes. So here are 3 examples here. And again, this one is to make you seem more credible, right? Seem as an expert. It's really to take those followers into true followers. Okay, so I'll show you 2 of these. So this one doesn't show any particular tool, but I go over here's why 99% of aspiring agency owners, freelancers, and coaches will fail. So it's a good hook, and then I'm giving you my reason why they'll fail, and then I'm also giving a solution to them. And then the solution I give in this video is to create what I call a targeted inbound system, which is creating content to then drive sales for your business or drive calls for your business. Okay? It's the reason why you're also watching this video. You're trying to build essentially an inbound marketing business. Okay, so that's what that video is about. This video here goes through why you can't sign clients, right? Some people can't sign clients because there's too much competition. But then I tell you that's completely wrong. The reason why people can't sign clients is because they're doing the same thing as everything else. So here I'm giving my opinion on a piece or on something that is, discussed in this space of like agency owners. A lot of agency owners think that the reason they can't sell their service is because there's just too much competition. And in this video, I'm just giving my take on it and my opinion, and I'm giving social proof as to why my opinion is, adjusted for. And again, this makes me seem like more of an expert in people's eyes, and more people are more likely to trust what I say rather than just showing a tool or a tip, because I'm actually giving my opinion on something. So this is what I recommend you to do for what you should do for day 2 is have an authority post. Find something that's discussed in your industry, give your opinion on it, and give reasons that, backs up your opinion. Okay, this will make you seem like more of an authority within your niche and in your industry. Then day 3, what you should do is then have a sales post. Now here, these are the posts that you're going to promote what you sell by showing off your personal results or your client results. These posts are going to do the best at converting an audience because you're literally going to show them, hey, I was able to get all these results. This is how I was able to do it. And if you want to learn how to do this, or if you want me to help you to do this, then you should go to this thing, whether that be to go to their link in bio, whether it go to be to DM them, right? You're basically trying to sell them. That's what these posts are for. These are particularly for selling. This is where the majority of your money will come from. So again, for the authority and sales posts, these won't get as much views as the engagement post. But again, engagement here is to grow the following base. Authority here is to make, more true followers. People are going to watch your content more and more. And then your day 3 sales post is to then, for these true fans, to convert them through social proof. So let's go check some of these out. Okay, this one I talk about right away, social proof. I booked 43 calls for my business last week, and here's the exact step-by-step strategy I used. That's what this clip is, going through my personal results, going through exactly how I was able to do it. And then I know at the end of the video, I tell people to DM me, I believe, a certain keyword if they want help from my team to help them get the same results that I got. So it's a pure sales post here. And another one here, this one's going after how one of my students was able to get results. Yeah, how my students was able to get results, and I go over how they were able to do it, and if they need help to, again, I think DM me the word action, which is here. So a lot of people DM me the word action, and those are now warm leads that I just start DM conversations with, and then I try to get them to book a call. So those are the 3 types of posts you should have. So you should be posting an engagement post, an authority post, and a sales post. And then for day 4, just go back, post an engagement post. Day 5, post an authority post. Day 6, sales post. Day 7, engagement post. So for my rule of thumb anyway, if I'm breaking it down for 7 days of content for Reels, I usually like doing 3 engagement posts a week, right? Just to gain followers. Actually here, to gain followers, authority posts for credibility, and then sales posts for purchases, right? Or to make money as well. So that's what you're trying to do. So that's step 1. So step 1 is to build a funnel or build an audience. But now once you built the audience, step 2 is actually now to create a sales funnel. So again, after you built an audience, you don't just want them to sit there and keep watching your content, right? You want them to take action. And the best way for them to take action is to set up a sales funnel. So whether you're trying to get people to book a call with you or buy a product, you need to have a sales funnel in the end. And a lot of people, this is where a lot of people fail. I see a lot of people just put in their like Calendly link or their booking link right in their bio. I don't think you should do that at all. You should really have a sales funnel that nurtures them and really takes them through a simple funnel to then take a desired action, which is to book a call or buy a product. So here's an example of my funnel that I use that I'm going to show you on my Instagram. So I have 3 pages in my funnel. The first one is an opt-in page. The second step is a VSL page. Third step is a booking page. So let me show you here. Let me actually go through this and I'll show you the exact funnel. So the purpose of the opt-in page, which is here, actually, you know what? Let me show you this. I think I'll make it easier. So here's the link, right? I tell people to join my free training happening now if they want to. This is where I push people to go to my sales funnel. And then when they click this, they go to my opt-in page. So the opt-in page is basically where I capture the name, email address, and or phone number of the person actually visiting the page. Now, the main reason you really want these details is to retarget the person if they don't book a call or buy a product, right? If they don't take your desired action right away, you can then keep nurturing them by sending them emails, promotions, text messages, and hoping that they will take action in the future. So again, here's my opt-in page. And for people to watch the free training, as we say here, they have to click on this link and they have to put down their name and have to put down their email here. So this is where we then capture their emails. And then that way, if we need to, we can retarget them later on. So let's say they don't buy or they don't take our desired action that day. Well, in a week from now, I could send them another email, maybe having a promotion or maybe having a discount in hopes that they might take the action then. Okay, but when they go through here, right, they put down their name and email and then they press send now, then they get funneled to our VSL page. And this is step 2. So step 2 is the VSL page or webinar page. So this is a page where the primary goal now is to get them to watch a video. And in this video, you're going to be selling your product or service. In the video, you're going to be showing case studies, results of your service or product, and how you were able to get those results. Now, here's how you want to structure your VSL page. You simply want to have, I'll even show it here. You simply want to single out your target audience or your target customers. So ours is agency, freelance providers, and coaches. You then want to have your offer here in a big font. Okay, so ours is how we build highly profitable inbound acquisition systems through organic growth hacking and bring an extra 10 to 30K per month in 3 months. Okay, so that would be your irresistible offer there. Then you would have a video going over in basically this video. Again, you're going to be selling your product or service. You're going to be telling people, you're going to be showing your results, client results. You're going to be going over why your way works right now. And then what you're going to do at the end of the call, you're going to tell them to basically book a call to learn more with your team or to buy a product. Now, in our case here, we're trying to get people to book calls. So at the end of the video, I tell people to book calls and I tell people to scroll down to book a call. So when they scroll down, then they can easily book a call with our team just by pressing one of the times here. All right. So it's a very actually simple process for people. It's a simple 3-step funnel. So yeah, after they watch the video, they then can just book a call. So how the entire funnel works, I'll go through it again, is again, they'll go on my profile. People will just passively click on this link because of this text right here, which is joining my free training. They'll passively click on it. Then what they'll do is they'll read this And if they want to get the free training, they'll click this. A pop-up will happen where they have to put their name and email in. And when they do that, I now have their email and I can retarget them. And then they get sent to a VSL page where basically the video is meant to sell them on a product or service. And then finally, they can either, book a call or buy a product using like a button below, typically. And that would be your average sales funnel that you would have for anything. Now, again, this works much better than just having a website or just having a link in your bio. It works 100 times better because the purpose of the sales funnel is to sell them, right? It's to sell them on whatever you're selling, right? Whether it be a course, coaching program, a service, whatever it may be. That's the purpose of the sales funnel. And you want to make it also simple. You don't want to make it too complicated. So a 3-step sales funnel, in my opinion, is one of the best sales funnels to have. All right. So that is step number 2. So step number 2 is to have a sales funnel. Okay. Now, step number 3 is pushing followers into that sales funnel. So this is where you really combine the first 2 steps here, right? You have built an audience and you've built a sales funnel. So you've built these 2 things. You built A and B. Now you want to build the bridge that gets people from A to B. You're trying to get your audience to go into your sales funnel so then they can take your desired action. Now, there's a few ways to do this with Instagram, and there's been ways that I've been testing, and I just have been trying a bunch of things out. And here are like 3 ways that I found that really do work. So the first way is your bio. Simply, you want to optimize your bio, and the best way to do that is by having a CTA just at the bottom line right here. And I always would put like join a free training or get my free template or get my free ebook. Always give something for free to get people to go into your sales funnel, because again, they're more likely to actually do it if they know they're going to get something for free. So whatever it may be, try to give out something for free, whether it be a free ebook, freebie, template, worksheet, whatever it may be. Offer it, and then again, just have a CTA like get my free ebook now, and then I would usually have like a pointing emoji just to show people where to click if they want to get it. Okay, so I would always recommend to optimize your bio. Again, right now I'm getting about 100 people just passively clicking on my bio here every single day. I'm not directing to them. They're just passively doing it. And then they're just like, so many people are getting sent to my sales funnel. Like yesterday for my business, we had 12 book calls and they all came from passively people clicking on the link in bio and just from other funnels we have. So that would be number 1, is to definitely optimize the bio. And then number 2 would be IG stories. Now, IG stories, in my opinion, are just extremely underrated. People don't understand really how many people look at your story a day. So on average, I think this picture was actually taken about a month ago. I think I'm now averaging, I want to say 3,000 to 4,000 people viewing my story every time I put one out. So when you think about that, that's 3,000 to 4,000 people that I can sell my product or service to every single day. So what you need to be doing is building up your audience and utilizing IG stories to sell your product or service. But the thing is, you don't want to just hard sell it in your IG stories all the time. Like, hey, if you want to buy this, like, or just like, hey, click this link to buy this course, or click this link to buy this ebook, or click this link to book a call. You don't really want to hard sell your product or service here. You want to kind of indirectly sell it. And one of the best ways to indirectly sell it is with the HSA method. And I'll go through that in a bit. So the HSA method is basically, it's like 5 different stories that you would have. The first one would be a hook where you would have like a question poll that says, hey, do you want abs? Yes or no? Right? That gets people interested to click onto the next story. And then on the next story, you would go through a common struggle that people have. So for this one, you could say, I'm sure you hate eating disgusting veggies to lose weight. So here we're kind of targeting people that don't want to give up on their favorite foods to lose weight. They still want to eat the foods that they love. So this is how we're targeting them. So first we're asking, do they want abs? And now we're sympathizing with a pain point by saying, I'm sure you hate eating disgusting veggies to lose weight. And then we're providing a solution to this problem that they'll have, which is the product here, which in this case is a cookbook. So here, the solution to the common struggle is whatever you're selling. So again, the solution to this common struggle that you put here is whatever you're selling. So you could say, my cookbook teaches you how to eat healthy without removing food you love from your diet. And then you go into social proof to show that your product actually works. So the social proof here would be like, Sandra bought my cookbook and lost 30 pounds without giving up on the food she loves. And then finally, you would put out like another poll telling people, giving them an action. Like, do you want similar results like Sandra? Yes, please, or absolutely. And then for everyone who responds to that poll, message them personally through IG DMs and try to close them to buy your product or service. So this is just one of the many ways you can indirectly sell your product or service through IG stories. There's many other ways to do it, but again, don't ever directly really sell your thing. Maybe once a week, maybe directly sell your product or service, but always kind of indirectly do it. So again, in this, using this method, you're kind of you're talking about a common struggle that people have, then you're giving a solution, then you're giving social proof of that solution, and then you're giving a chance for people to take action. When it comes off that way, it's more indirect selling and more people are more likely to take the action you want them to do. Now, the last way you can get people to go from just an audience actually into your sales funnel is hot keywords. So either in your content, your bio, or in IG stories, tell people to DM you or comment a specific keyword if they want to learn X or get access to X. So as an example of some of the content I put out, I tell people to comment a specific keyword if they want to learn more about X to get a free guide. So this is one that I posted, I believe, about a week ago. So I told people to DM me the word leads and I'll send over them a free guide. And as you can see, I got a ton of people who DM me this word. Now, for anyone who does respond to the keyword, they're basically now a warm lead. And because they're interested in what I'm selling, all I need to do is kind of have a conversation with them and then push them into my sales funnel. So those are 3 ways you can push your audience into a sales funnel. So again, number 1 is bio, optimize your bio. Number 2, sell it through IG stories. And then number 3, and also use hot keywords. So again, if you are just starting your Instagram, maybe you're just starting to post content and you want to make money from your Instagram profile, follow these 3 key steps. Number 1, build an audience by posting 1 reel every single day. That is the fastest way you're going to build an audience. Number 2, build a sales funnel that an audience member or a viewer can take to easily learn more about your product or service and then take a desired action, whether it be to book a call or buy a product. And then number 3, just have different ways and have different systems set up so then you can actively push your followers into your sales funnel. So, and listen, if you guys want to learn how to build a $10,000 per month business organically, and you want to learn more about all of this, because I know this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much other things that you also have to incorporate. If you do want to build a business organically without doing any cold outreach or investing and paying on ads, listen, you can apply to work with myself and my team below, a link in the description. We'll only take on probably about 5 to 10 people a month. So if you want to work with myself and my team to help create a targeted inbound system where we're going to help you build up followers and then also help you turn those followers into paying clients or paying customers of whatever you're selling. If you feel like you need help with that, then click the link in the description below and we'll have a chat with you to see how we can help you. Okay, guys, but I appreciate you all watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.